How you doing, laddie? Having a sit down in this wet grass. I'm thinking today about these so-called wealthy motherfuckers that think that they are in control of everything, and the fact that the majority of wealthy people, and remember, we've all worked for, or do work for, people that think they're better than us, and they don't want us having the same opportunities as them, the same wealth as them, because there's a need with wealth to feel superior and powerful. And then when these people get too much power, they become corrupted and want absolute power. And with this absolute power comes absolute corruption, which we're seeing now manifest itself in the world. And the likes of fucking King Sausage Fingers over here in the UK now, King Big Ears. They are what my wife refers to him. And I keep repeating things because they need repeating. It needs to sink in. Yeah. King Sausage Fingers over here in the UK gave a speech stating that there's not enough wealth in the world, not enough money in the world to tackle climate change, yeah, to tackle this global warming nonsense. And then you look at the figures that are correct. Just for the federal government in America spent 3.63 trillion just on the scamdemic, folks, and its response. And that's just one country, yeah? Now have a think about what Canada must have spent, what Australia must have spent, what here in the UK must have spent, and the Irish, and all these governments around the world, the French, the fucking Filipinos, you know, it goes on and on. 3.63 trillion just in America on one fucking thing. On a thing that they say was safe and effective and then proved otherwise, folks. Just have a think of the waste there. And then have a think about what you're being told just in the Ukraine now. The money being wasted there, the money that all countries, the billions, not trillions, it's going to end up fucking too many trillions to count. Wasted there, folks. Just have a think about the enormity of all this wealth that's ours being fucking spent elsewhere on other things, rather than for the betterment of us. And I think about this all the fucking time. We could end poverty cheaply, yet they tell us they can spray the entire atmosphere of the fucking earth with these heavy metal nanoparticulates cheaply. Yeah, billions of fucking tons a year, folks, pumped into the atmosphere. Yeah, and then billions of tons of shit pumped into the water, billions of tons of shit pumped into the food, etc. Billions and billions and trillions wasted on fucking fake medical fucking procedures and shit. Yeah, all this trans bollocks. Just have a think about the sheer waste. Yeah. And these fuckers tell us there's not enough money to combat this fucking global warming scam, which it is, folks. All you got to do is sit and think about things, common sense. You don't even have to try and fucking work out any equations to it all, folks. It stinks. Just think about what I've said. Think it in your own fucking head, and into you it makes no sense. Then hopefully you'll go and research what I'm telling you. But just have a think about that. 3.63 trillion, not billion, trillion. 3.63 trillion, folks, spent on this fucking pandemic just in one country alone. So the trillions spent worldwide is just too big a fucking number to get my head around. It's too big a number to get my head around. The billions being sent to the Ukraine constantly. Yeah. It's the money governments are wasting daily, hourly, every fucking second. It's too big for me to get my head around. The NHS, all of it, over here in the UK, every health fucking provider around the earth, the insurance companies scamming us all. And they tell us there's not enough money. Yeah. And therein lies the fucking lie, folks. everything that they tell us is inverted. If they tell you one thing, it means the complete opposite. And the reason that these fuckers get away with what they do, the reason all tyrants get away with what they do is because they're good at telling fucking lies. They're good at the deceit. And they're good at twisting things. They're good at making people fear. They're going forwards constantly, all the fucking time. So people will constantly follow the narrative and do as they're fucking told. Yeah. Whilst they keep us in control. And there's too much fucking money in the world. So what these people do then, they've got to spend this fucking money on something. And once they've all got the yachts and they've all got the fucking paradise islands and these fucking redoubts underground built, then they turn on us. Because they don't want us having that same shit. I've worked for enough people like you lot have out there. Yeah, who don't want you having the mansion. Who don't want you having the fucking Ferrari. Who don't want you having more than fucking a few quid an hour. While they make thousands a week and millions a year. Superiority breeds contempt. Never mind fucking familiarity. Because I'm contempt. Yeah. It breeds massive fucking contempt from all. None of this extra wealth is being put to good use. Any extra wealth's always sent to fucking war. It's always sent to fucking murder people. Yeah? It's always sent to these institutions that say they want to help you and then cripple you. Just have a think about it, folks. Over 70 years now they've been spraying the atmosphere with these heavy metals, with these nanoparticulates more recently, yeah? These things ain't cheap, yet they tell us it's cheap. You're talking at least 30,000 aircraft constantly spraying the fucking atmosphere, folks. And then each of those aircraft have a crew. Yeah, each of those aircraft have to be retrofitted. Each of those fucking aircraft have to be fueled. And then each of those aircraft have to be monitored from a crew down on the fucking ground. And then each of those aircraft have to be fueled with this heavy metal nanoparticulate shit. Never mind the fuel they need to get up in the air. Billions and billions of tons of fucking heavy metal nanoparticulates in tanks. However they fucking decide to spray it down on us folks. So that's thousands of fucking jobs. All being fucking paid. Pilots, co-pilots, the people producing the fucking stuff, the spraying on us. The millions wasted on fucking spraying crops with pesticides and herbicides and fucking things like Roundup. So nothing ever grows in that soil or that ground again unless it's been bioengineered, genetically modified to grow in them fucking soils. And it's normally these new seeds now that will grow in the only seeds that will grow in the soils now that have been poisoned, yeah, are modified and grown by and produced by the people poisoning the fucking soil. What a contrast there, folks. Yeah. Never the twain shall meet, and yet they do. So you've got the likes of Roundup. Yeah, the people that make Roundup also make the fucking seeds that then grow in the very soils that Roundup fucking stopped anything natural growing in. And all governments now are doing the fucking dirty on all their peoples, folks. And there's an unlimited amount of fucking resources financially, yeah, to spend on all this build back better. There would be no fucking need to build back if they didn't fucking destroy. It's not us that's destroyed it, folks. Yeah. And they talk about build back better. And the reason they're talking about building back better because the same people that want to build it, yeah, are the ones that are demolishing it. And it's the same with us as a species. The very people that want to make us ill are the ones that want to make us fucking better. It's fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. So, just have a think, folks. There's more money in this world than fucking ever needed, yeah? And they carry on printing and printing and printing it, and then they do not put none of it to fucking great use, yeah? It's basically kept between a tiny handful of them, and when they get too much, it's right, well, let's invest it in something else. So all these crazy ideas come to the fore. Let's do this with it, let's do that with it. Whatever we do, do not pass it down to the fucking commoner, lest he do something greater than I can with it. Because I know what I could do with a fucking few million quid. Yeah? I know what I could do with it, folks. And I'd not hurt a fucking fly. And with that shot and thought, I kid ye not, folks, I kid ye not. I kid ye fucking not. Where have you gone now? Come on, lad.